Cecil Global and African Diaspora News Channel presents the Ghana Luxury Property Tour. It will be a 8-day tour coming to you starting October 1 through October 8, 2023. Now, you enjoy a 5-star stay at a hotel, the finest properties in Ghana. You connect with industry professionals. You will also visit cultural landmarks, have a meet and greet with the team, and so much more. Make sure that you go to the description box below, hit that link, just sign up. So you have a young man that went to Gunston Middle School out in Virginia. And I want you to hear directly from him and the mom about what kind of game that this teacher was making these students, do, and definitely embarrassed, the young brother. Let's go ahead and roll that.
It was early release day. And so we had this game with cotton and Vaseline. And so we're supposed to put the Vaseline on our nose and pick cotton. And I remember that she asked for any volunteers. And then everybody looked at me in the class. And she was
It's okay.
She was looking at me and was like forcing me to get up there to play the game, and I didn't really want to, but I didn't want to get in trouble by the teacher. So I just went up there and played the game when I didn't really want to.
We have a long way to go. We have a very long way to go. I don't think it'll ever be over. I wouldn't have in a million years thought that I would have had to be standing here because I try to do everything possible to not let them see their color. Everything. We walk different, we talk different. Like, it's not like, oh, because you answer the phone, oh, he's a black guy, he's a white guy, he's a Spanish guy. No, you don't know who's on the other end of that phone because everybody is the same. You don't judge a book by its cover. And for me to teach them this, and this happens to him, it knocks down everything that I try to carve out for all of my children. That hurts.
Before I say anything about what happened at the school, mom. Black folk in America, how long you been living here? You've been knowing this country has a lot of anti-black racism, especially in public school. You cannot raise your children to be not to see color, not to see anything. You know good and well how this country get down. You got to prepare your children to deal with racism, white supremacy, as long as they're living here in America. We are doing a disservice to our children and actually harming our children if we don't teach them about what happens in this nation and how to defend themselves. Because if this boy was quickened in his mind to see this stuff coming, to see the nuances of racism, white supremacy, he wouldn't have participated in it not one time. And especially when everybody looked at him, or when it comes to cotton, he should have picked up on that immediately. Before he even came saying, cotton, I'm not doing it. Like, you do it. I want to watch you do it. I'll say, if anybody gonna pick it, you gonna pick it. My ancestors did that a long time ago. Now it's your turn. That would have been the right way to be. Is that, hey, well, some cotton, what you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Our kids need to understand how the white supremacists use quote unquote jokes to say things, how they use nuance, how they use, passive aggressive racism. I wrote a whole book about that, passive aggressive racism in the system of white supremacy. I talked all about how they use passive aggressive things to get at you, because the majority of racism will come at you in a passive aggressive way. It's not going to come at you as just N-word, all that. It's not going to come at you like that. It's very rare you're going to get it in that manner. Being passive aggressive and a lot of nuance is what you're going to deal with for the most part. Now, of course, the school is saying the same, oh, we don't tolerate discrimination. But they did come out and say, well, it was supposed to be a team building exercise. It wasn't supposed to be. No. And notice all this craziness going on during Black History Month. Have y'all been noticing that? These people have been acting a straight fool during Black History Month. Because they don't even like even a month giving to black folk. You know how they are. But let me know what y'all think about this situation. Parents, teach your kids, teach your kids. We don't need to have our kids not understanding the country they live in and the white supremacists they're going to encounter.